Alright. Hell yeah. Let's see, actually, hold on. How many high potions do we have? Alright, sweet. So we can switch over to high ethers. I need a resupply. And let's see. So, a couple things I want to do today. Varying degrees of success. What I really mean is we have a couple things to do today that are going to happen over the course of several days, unfortunately. Because I realized, I misread how often you can do these quests. So I was like, in between these quests, you have to wait until the next day. I was like, all right, perfect. So we'll just go do assault missions, stuff like that. We'll do assault missions, we'll do the next quest, and then it'll be fun. What I didn't realize is that it's not the next day in game. Hello, Naja Salahim. What do you mean you can't find her? You can't keep my mercenaries in order. I'll just have to find myself a new assistant who can. Yes, President Naja, ma'am. I'll zoom on the search. I'm sure that any minute now ain't good enough. The reputation of the Salahim Sandals at stake. Yes, ma'am. Please don't fire me. In desperate times, you got to think outside the box. A bounty of 10 Imperial gold pieces on Gregnog's hide should do the trick, I wager. President Naja, she can't be serious. Or can she? Gregnog, thanks heavens, it's you. I just have the most remarkable timing. Gregnog, where in the Empire have you been? I don't recall granting your slacking behind any holiday leave. I had it up to you with your insubordination, you insolent, ungrateful, bumbling, blundering, cross-eyed, pudding-brained, troll-faced lout. Make it personal. Jeez, I saved the realm. What I'm saying is you've been summoned to the Imperial Palace. The Empress only knows what they want with your sorry self, but an order's an order. Now you're just gonna stand around with that dopey expression on your face? Because my little friends here would be happy to give you some extra encouragement. Catch my drift, Gregnog? Okay. Gee, my bad, dog. I'm very happy to announce my Blue Mage journey for sub job is at least partially done. It's technically not fully done. I mean, I could make it a main job and then I'd be there for another several weeks. But as a sub job, technically I can take it up a few more levels. And we can learn a few more spells, but I think we wouldn't be able to use that until we get mastery levels, basically, which I don't know if we'll ever really get during this series, at least. Maybe if I go on and play this game afterwards. Gregnog, we're so pleased you came to see us. Our thoughts must have been carried upon the wind. We're discussing with Mijing and Ovzhang. Cold here for some reason. Mijing and Ovzhang about the best way to contact you. Are you gonna just send a tell? Something. As Emperor Nashmera II, our days have been filled with audiences and our nights formal banquets, leaving precious little time unoccupied. When we grow weary of the day's flurry of activity, we turn to the memories we shared together for comfort. We've met people from all walks of life, taking in their thoughts and feelings as our own. These pure emotions form the foundation from which we have laid roots, begun to flourish once more. Yet even the most sturdy tree occasionally bears sour fruit. At such times we cannot help but feel pangs of regret. Perhaps if we had continued our adventures, we'd be able to host festivals and jubilees like the emperors of old. And this is where the trust initiative comes in. Nashmera hopes she'll be able to learn everything in alter ego experiences. As of now, there's no method to doing so. Wait, this might be a different cutscene. Hold on. We already have Nashmera 2. I guess we don't have Nashmira 1. I want my alter ego to travel the world, doing good for the people of Vanadil. What more could a benevolent empress ask for? One day we can find a way to transfer the alter ego's experiences back to Nashmira. No. Maybe you need to test tomorrow. I put it back up, because I figured it's back to normal, but I can you know, refund that, and we can play around with the price if we need more testing. You gotta refresh. Oh, refresh the okay, gotcha. Where is it? There we go. There. Let me test. Did hit refresh on the URL from yesterday. I don't know if the URL has changed or if I need to re-enable something. Damn. Best shot. Yeah, this is not the cutscene we're looking for, but oh well. I did it. It was damn. Great enough. Remember to treasure Offmao as your faithful friend. And the two of you hold fast to each other in times of both good and ill. Learn to trust Nashmira. Yay! That was not what I'm here for, though. I need to talk to Nashmira again. Yo, what's up, Jenna? Howdy, howdy. Terrible quote. Officially booted? Wait, what does that mean? Must wear boot of shame. You have illuminated me not even a little bit. Officially booted, must wear the boot of shame. Apparently it broke my... Oh no! What? Really? That kind of boot. I had like a million different like ideas about what the fuck that could mean, and none of that... Oh shit. How the fuck do you break your foot? You do research for a living. Sorry, that sounded mean. That... Jeez, what happened? Submit your station. If a matter... Hold on, let me pause this. I have no idea. You just don't know? Your foot just hurt suddenly? And then... What? Oh no. That's terrible. Just remember the Iron Colossus. Do I ever? Events of today that day are burned into my memory as well. In that case, let us delve straight into the heart of the matter. Dang it pretty regularly, and one time it didn't get better. Ow. Well, maybe it's time you stop banging your foot. I could have rephrased that, I think, actually, maybe a different way, but you know what? Probably also don't bang your foot in the other way. So all was in order until recently. Space was distortion. An astral gate, as the Windurstian ambassador put it. Fluctuations are so subtle as to be almost undetectable, and something is clearly amiss. Yeah, true. Well, now you wear protection. I still wouldn't recommend it. Oh god. The god had descended to the Colossus that day. Alexander. Oh, Alexander's trying to come back. I see. Oh, man. Yet to objectively verify this, there could no other explanation. And now the Colossus remains a divine vessel, and thus is a significant danger. As you're aware, this not only is spatial distortion within Imperial territory, similar phenomenon exists at Halzam. The team and I work tirelessly to develop a means to seal it permanently. Alexander always comes back, I know. Yeah, that was cool. Like, we were working on the Alexander raids, and then it turns out that this story is also about Alexander. It's my favorite summon. It's just the idea of, like, a walking divine Colossus that's like a walking city is insane. This one was a little smaller, unfortunately, but the lore of this game says that there once was, like, so the coolest thing about this so far is that Alexander essentially blew up at some point during this great war that destroyed most of the world and an entire, like, empire. Or not most of the world. It destroyed a section of the world and an entire empire in this huge conflict. And you can actually see the pieces of Alexander out in the world, especially as you're, like, going about on the boat. And I didn't know what they were, and then they I was like, oh, there's these weird, like, spires out there, like, while I was fishing, and apparently they're just sections of Alexander that just kind of blew up. Which I think the coolest thing about the thing is that it's so big that you can just see it from afar. You know, it's like a piece of the landscape. Do not be startled. Allow me to explain. Our observation has confirmed that distortion is still in the early stages of development. And the extra-dimensional force to interfere in the stage, its powers would be considerably limited. If we act quickly, we can counteract the disturbance from this side. Take a minor risk now to avert certain disaster later. I don't know. I really like the summon, mostly from Final Fantasy IX. It's just its best incarnation, arguably, but no plan is foolproof. This is where you come in, Gregnog. Trust you with the deactivation of the Colossus. From your efforts last time, I say you are more than up to the task. Furthermore, as a show of faith in the nations of the Midlands, we intend to conduct the entire operation under strict supervision. Past events being as they are, it is our responsibility to ensure our friends that we mean them no harm. Gregnog, I would ask you to be my envoy. My honor to serve. Thank you, Gregnog. Once again, you prove a true friend to the Empire. Gatsad, please. I've drafted a missive for the 4 nations, explaining in detail the predicament we face and our proposed solution. Should be sufficient to convince our allies of the urgency of our cause. Let's deliver it to Juno with all speed. We are in your debt, Gregnog. Alright, and then it sounds like we just gotta go over and beat it up, but we actually gotta do a bunch of shit before, so it kind of sucks. Oh well. I'm looking forward to using my new sub job. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, like, I get a couple abilities, you know, with burst affinity and chain affinity. And that's pretty much it. Still have everything else. We do lose a couple abilities that we had on with Rune Fencer, but not a whole lot. It does not require Wasp Pollen, as far as I know. It does require other random nonsense, so... But we have money now, so we should just be able to buy things. That was the main problem. We didn't have power to kill the wasps, and we didn't have money to buy the wasps, so... Now we have money and power. And wasps. I'll go down here first. I have the wasp pollen still. Or, well, I mean, I think I gave away that one to the quest, but I have an additional wasp pollen that I can sell for big money whenever I need it. And I probably should sell it, actually. That might be a good idea. Let me do that, actually. We gotta finish the rest of the Alexander raids, though. For sure, for sure. I was tempted to text you today and ask if you wanted to do that. I mean, we could still do that, but... Especially, because, I learned, so... There are 2 epilogues, one for Odin and one for Alexander, after you defeat Odd or Gone, and there's multiple stages in them, but you can't complete those stages until after a Japanese midnight has passed. I thought it was in-game midnight. It is not. It is real-life Japan's midnight, has to pass in real life between each mission. So we're not gonna get a whole lot done, unfortunately, today, that I was planning on getting done. Oh well. So we could get some other stuff done. Alright, let's get to the audience chamber. But I'll at least get this mission done. This will be probably the only mission I can get done this today. Yeah, and this game has just weird requirements sometimes. Like there was a quest I could a bit ago that I can only do when it was the full moon in game, which is something that only happens like every 3 days, like IRL days. So I just had to wait until like the exact right time in which it was a full moon, and then stream. It's a weird game, man. Let's see. Needless to say, it is beyond my station to render a decision on affairs of the state. Wait here. I will consult with my superiors. It is as I expected. The Duchy will hold formal deliberations as to the potential repercussions of our involvement in this matter. Chin up, Gregnog. The earnestness of the Empire's plea has not been lost on our diplomats. Perhaps the silent Empire truly intends to change its ways. I can offer no promises, but encourage you to do what you can in the meantime. Make for the 3 nations to be here, do you not? Then be on your way. I have good faith that good tidings will await you upon your return. But yeah, no, there's a lot of just, like, oddities that make this game very hard to play sometimes. Like, you know, the game very much does not want to be played in as we have been, you know, like we're like it wants to be it wants the players to take its time, you know. It's, and more aptly, it you know, wants to spend more money on the continual upkeep, but oh well. It's a different design decision stuff, you know. I don't know. Yeah, we need Plumbago, which is a thing that I don't know if I actually own. I don't know where to even... I don't know if I have any Plumbago. I don't know what Plumbago is, but I need Plumbago. I don't know where I'd find it in my inventory. Probably in the miscellaneous section, because I don't know what it is. That's where my miscellaneous stuff goes. Well not, Gregnog. How fare you these days? The letter and the seal. The serpent would seek the aid of the lion. Curious turn of events indeed. Deliver this to my king at once. Come along. This is the right one. An iron giant with the power to smite an airship from the sky, and a young empress who would nonetheless seek to restore its power. But hear your counsel, have. Your Highness, I must confess, heart misgives me as to the wisdom of this endeavor. However, it's the self-same empire, after all, that not so long ago did wield the power of this Colossus against the kingdom and our allies. That said, they have since made amends, and we have accepted their formal apology. To hold past misdeeds against them now would be most unchivalrous of us, would it not? And yet the past cannot be so readily forgiven. Begging your pardon, my prince, I dare say that the mere fact that they seek our consent, rather than engaging in devious and furtive plots, shows that we deal no longer with the silent empire of old. Settle yourself, however. I said nothing of denying their plea. Forgive me, my prince. I spoke in haste. It is precisely because I remember well the past that I believe the Empire's plea to be sincere. It is clear that this Emperor Shanasmera truly intends to lead her nation into a new age. I have no doubt she will prove a staunch ally worthy of our trust. Oh, never did I think this day would come, but I must say, my brother has the right of it. Besides, were something to go amiss, the presence of Gregnog here should suffice to keep matters in hand. Could not agree more, my king. Gregnog has served the kingdom with loyalty and valor time and again. I too can vouch for this, father. I have fought by Gregnog's side, and you will find no comrade more honorable. The kingdom is safe in her hands, father. Very well. However, and my sons present a compelling case. Return to the Empress and tell her Sandoria stands with her. Now farewell. May the goddess watch over your journey. There's Sandoria approval letter. All right, let's go sell our B-cum. It's very important for a quest. What is that? Whatever. I don't know what Odyssey is, but that's the Odyssean Passage. I know Odyssey is a thing you can do in this game, but I don't know what it is. There are a lot of things you could do in this game. Besides, like, any kinds of story or quests. Like, there are just so many different systems at play. Let's see if I need a plumbago as well while we check. Sunsand also sells for a fair amount. I usually click that when I can. Let's see, any plumbago? I thought we did. Oh, there's bee pollen though. I want to see how much this sells for. I'll bring the, if that doesn't sell well, I'll bring some sunsand as well. Put it in here, maybe? Because it's like a troll drop. That's where I suggest getting it from. Yeah. I think it's a rock, maybe. So maybe I have no idea where it would be. Our inventory is a disaster right now. There's like a weird rock, so maybe I put it with this. Where's my other weird rocks? Or where's my normal rocks? I thought we had some. I guess we don't. I haven't seen any. Alright, well, we're gonna have to collect some plumbago. Whatever that means. Man, I have been absolutely craving some spinach artichoke dip. And every turn I've had has brought me to really bad spinach artichoke dip. So I think I'm just gonna have to learn how to make spin art dip. It's the only way I can see. Requires a cast metal plate to open the gates. This is this. All right, this quest is looking to be it requires like a lot of different stuff. Like we need a cast metal plate to open the gates of Halvong, and it's past the gates of Halvong. So how do you get that? Okay, I guess it's just on the fucking ground sometime? Alright, whatever. Yeah, we just need to find it, I guess. Well, the gates of how long of a description of the lock before you can obtain this key item. Okay, gotcha. So you need to visit the gates of Halvong and then just check random nonsense. Alright, anyway. Let's see, how much does Become go for? Not as much as I thought. How much does Sunset go for? That's the kind of money I was thinking about. There we go. Ah, beautiful. I picked 90,000 for an item I randomly picked up off the ground. All right. All right, hold on. Where am I going? Dr. Iron Eater. Business with the president, you say? Iron Eater, what's the disturbance here? Sir Lucius, this adventurer here brought a curious document. Let me see that. Two-headed serpent. This is the seal of the Empire of Otorgon. Come with me at once. That will do. How do you read this letter? How do you read this matter, Lucius? This young empress is either a fool or she takes us as one. I say she's plotting something. One thing is clear. This Colossus has the power to bring down an airship as easily as a musketeer would fell a pigeon. We may have escaped without casualties once. There's no guarantee it would be so fortunate a second time. Bastok declines the Empire's request. Take your document and be off with you. Mr. President, you sent me to the Empire to observe Nashmara's coronation. Now hear me when I say I saw no deception in her eyes. Saw one pure of heart. One who, despite her tender years, possessed the strength and conviction to unite a nation. A leader beloved and trusted by her people. A leader who now earnestly seeks our aid. If we refuse, we would not risk risk alienating one who might prove to be a steadfast ally. Your words ring true, Volker. Yet I cannot agree. As president, I will not take a course of action that will place my citizens in harm's way. Your Excellency, Lucius, scarce believes what I am saying, but if Captain Valker is so convinced of the Empire's good faith, perhaps we should reconsider. Two of my most trusted advisors now tell me to blindly accept this Empress's words. What say you, Gregnog? Swear on my life. I stand in the company of reckless fools. Very well, you have my permission. Volker, the moment anything, I say, goes awry, you will take responsibility. Mr. President, sir. Alright, that's technically an approval letter. And off to Windurst. Alrighty. There are a couple things I can think of doing. That we won't have to just mindlessly mash our face into assault missions today. Though eventually we will have to do that. So. Excuse me. I just am really not a fan of assault missions. They take too long, and they're kind of bullshit. And there's no story to get you through them. Even though they're on like the main scenario mission stuff. Anyway. These epilogues are inner quests, though. So technically, like, they're not in the mission tab, but they are related to the... I don't know. Whatever, it's all arbitrary. The main scenario is not as clear-cut in this game. Looky wookie, who's here? Is this an invoice for my shipment Tara of Roland Berries? Well, where are the Roland Berries? Careful, you say. You're a cheeky-weeky one, aren't you? Why didn't you say so sooner? Trying to get poor little Kupibi in trouble. Hey, Mr. Suzaba, but I warn you, she could be scary. You might want to leave while you have the chance. Baba says, go right ahead. Up the stairs, past the star string, up by the big door of the planetarium. You know the drilly will. Alrighty. Now I feel official. Hello, Miss Star Sybil. And Shentoto. I've received the missive from the Empire. And Ambassador Karababa has kindly appraised me of the detail of the situation at hand. The terrifying power of this iron colossus. A fearsome mechanical beast, to say the very least. Your deeds in Artagon have not gone unnoticed to the Federation. Trust that you and Ambassador Karababa will not lead us astray. May tell the Empress that she has Windurst's blessing. Summoning is ever a perilous act. Pray, be careful, Gregnog. May the light of the heavens guide you. Yeah! I have many other hats, but this one's definitely a favorite. Oh, wait, Jenna, I wanted to ask. So with the... So do you have to... Are you taking, like, a... Are you still able to go into work and stuff like that with your, with your boot? I hope it's not going to affect your research too much. I was thinking about that, you know? Though maybe not the best reason to take it easy for a bit, but you know, in terms of excuses, you have a pretty good one right now. Is that a watermelon? That would be a watermelon. Oh, cool. Sorry, I guess I already asked a question. I don't want to keep going. But there's something cool that happened in this game recently. Not with me, but with the community, I guess. Three Nation. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Good work. Pleased to know the Duchy has also agreed to give its consent. Here are the relevant papers. Trust you'll be able to see this matter ends well for all of us, Gregnog. You best be on your way. I guess I'll share. There was a raid, or like an instance, a BCNM in this game, fights, like one of the trial, I don't know, like there's a billion names, stuff like that. Anyway, like there's a boss fight in this game, that was released back in 2024. Technically the most recent, like, master trial, I think was the official, like, title of it. That did not get cleared until literally, I think, either yesterday or today. I want to say yesterday, but I just saw it today. I think it's really cool. Basically, like, generally considered one of the, like, the hardest, like, one of the hardest contents you can do in a video game right now, basically. Just got cleared. Again, it took them 2 years, almost 2 years. I think it came out in May, and it's April. It came out in May of 2024, and it's April 2026, and they just cleared it. I thought that was pretty sick. So I remember like when I was researching about 11, like, because I started in about 2024, I believe, and like being like, oh yeah, they just released like a thing and no one can clear it or whatever. Like I thought I had heard something about that, so it's cool that it finally popped. I think that's neat. Anyway, thank you, Gregnog. Knew we couldn't not go wrong with you as our envoy. Smashing work. Never doubted you for a moment. Gatsad, if you would brief Gregnog on where we stand. Of course, Your Majesty. Thanks to your quick action, the distortion remains fairly stable. You should not encounter significant interference. There is, however, one lingering concern: finding a suitable power source. Using one of our prototype incandescences, I fear, would be far too risky. Fortunately, there's another option: a lightning cell. Lightning cell? Whatever is that? Layman's term, it's a receptacle of sorts for storing and releasing the power of lightning. It's a battery. It's a device of the yesteryear, and therein lies the rub. Not a single engineer in the Empire today possesses the knowledge to build one. And so it is that we call upon your services again, Gregnog. There's one who commands the knowledge. There is one who commands the knowledge that has been lost to us. The mad moblin scientist, Megomach. Perhaps you've heard of him. Needless to say, it would be out of the question for an official representative of the Empire to consort with the Beastmen. So we turn to you, our most loyal and capable mercenary. Megomach is as arrogant as they come. Unlikely he will cooperate with us readily. So I've taken the liberty of preparing a bit of extra incentive. I shall proceed to Nizul Isle and ready the Colossus for activation. Meet me there after you've procured the lightning cell. Do be careful, Kickdog. We know you won't let us down. Alright, let's see. So we just got the key item present from Megomach. I want to see what that... Alright, there it goes. Box rod of solid bronze, and I just script save for the embossed caduceus that graces its lid. Sturdy lock prevents you from mass contacts. Damn. That makes sense, I guess. Alright, so now we need to go to Mount Salome, kill a bunch of trolls to get Plumbago. And then once we have 3 slabs of Plumbago, we can visit the Ascidian door in there. Right. Let's go to Halvong, I think. Is there a teleport point over there, maybe? There is a teleport point. Perfect. All right. My coffee brewing downstairs. I gotta go grab that at some point. I do possess a map. Oh, wait, shit. This is the one over here. This is not where we need to be. Shit. Is there really no survival guide over? Yeah, I guess not. You have to go to the... Alright. Hold on, we gotta go back. Alright, we'll go to Halvong. I think that's close by. Alright. How long is alright, yeah. No, we need a okay, hold on. Yeah, we can take both. Anyway. Alright, we can finally use the I'll have to set up new macros for my blue mage stuff. And think about that. I gotta set up an AoE macro anyway, so... alright, whatever. Alright, let's run it. So my blue mage stuff, I wasn't sure exactly what's best for the red mage sub job, but I put on a couple things, some AoE. Oh, I put screwdriver. I don't think I meant to. And I don't think it doesn't look like we have any AoE, actually. Maybe not. Anyway. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I want to see if these trolls drop stuff, so we're going to try to attack every troll we come across. Alright, let's see. Do we have any... like, AoE debuffs? And Stinking Gas we just have because that provides us with automatic refresh, which is good. But I don't think we wanted Screwdriver. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. What does Screwdriver do? Just provide a good bonus. Like, it provides good stats. I think I want a Grand Slam for the AoE attack, though. Yeah, easy pick on that one. I can get an AoE poison on this one. Perfect. Easy. You get any Plumbago? No. Let's see. Looks like we capped our blue magic skill on this. That's a shame. That's alright. So, using it won't grant us anything crazy. Like levels or anything, but... we'll still be good to get. Yeah, but now we can, like, Grand Slam and do AoE damage. Alright. Might only be the trolls on Mount Salem, though. Just haven't gotten any plumbago here. Let me through, care not. I care not. All right. Alright, now we're on Mount Salem. Looking for trolls up here. We're trolling for trolls. And then also, Acid Eaten Door at I-9. So that is here-ish. Gotcha. I've not been there, and this place is kind of a mess to go through. So we'll see if we can get there with any clarity on that. Welcome back. Any luck? All right, let's see. Nope. Run past you if I can. I haven't seen any trolls here. I don't know where the fuck the trolls are supposed to be. I see a bunch of worms and grubs of the very large variety.
Yep, I'm here, boss. What chaotic mischief are we up to today?
Let's go. Hey, where the hell is the... Oh, let me kill these things that keep following us. And then... I know we're under attack. I don't care about that right now. Let me pull up the map. I-9. Supposed to have an Acid-eaten door. Alright. Can I target one of these things to attack? What did I even use? I used Death Ray, apparently. Alright, whatever. That's right, I put that there because I was like, I don't have a... I want, like, a dark attack. I don't have any dark aspected attacks. I do, I have Bio, but... it barely counts. Alright. Glad they're back. I'll do something real quick. I gotta reorganize some. I have these skills that I don't really have in the hotbar right now, and so I gotta reorder the macros, but maybe not today. Is it in that building? Maybe. Spontaneity seems pretty cool. It's just like, hey, if you want to cast something quick, get that on. So that's definitely be on a macro. Probably for like cure or something. Okay, it's not here. I thought it would be in this little thing here, but there's nothing here. It's just not. It's not a thing. It's not anything. So it's not. I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's I-9, Mount Zalom. Is there another section of Mount Zalom? There's probably another section. That's probably it. No, there's only one map. I have no idea. Alright. Whatever. I'm very confused. Unless it's over here and I just missed something. Maybe it's in these tunnels or something like that, or I don't know. I haven't seen anything that resembles a door, basically. I guess it could be on that southern side. That's probably what it is. Never mind. Alright, I think I figured it out. Or there could be tunnels that lead there, actually. That also could be it. Which, you know. Wait. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I think this leads me back to Halvung. Yep. That's annoying. This is not what I wanted. But now we can get here. That's cool. Back up I go. Man, I All right. Yeah. I knew this would be tricky. You know what? I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, reminded me while I was downstairs. So, Mom really likes making Legos, and obviously, I used to make Legos a bunch back when I was a kid. And they recently came out with Legend of Zelda Legos. But if you've, which I guess, you know, it's understandable if you haven't, but if you've followed Legos recently, you know that they are incredibly expensive. If you ever had to buy Legos, they're ridiculous. And so the Legend of Zelda Legos was like a great Deku Tree set that is like several $100s. And so it looks really sick. And but Mom's like, look at this, it's really dope. I'm never getting this for you. And she lied. No, she didn't get it for me. She got me instead basically the Lego Deku Tree from Temu, which is great. It's awesome. No, I'm not complaining. Genuinely, it's just like but it's not Deku Tree because it's not official Legend of Zelda. It's titled The Master Sword and Mr. Tree. Or like, yeah, it's Mr. Tree now. What is that thing? Apparently that's nothing. There's no education on that. It's just a thing. All right. Yeah. Or something along those lines. I gotta grab it exactly. But it's like knockoff Legos with unofficial Zelda stuff. That should be fun. There's some really cool Zelda. The Deku Tree Zelda kit is supposed to be really sick, actually. I'm like it's such a shame that it's just incredibly expensive. It contains the entire Deku Tree dungeon, like I think, or something like that. Like you can open it up and it has like the layout of the dungeon from Ocarina of Time, which is so sick. Can you get over there? Jesus. There we go. Hey, what up, Ledger? That was good. You're all the kind of mortal who has all the eggs and loves to fuck. Am I high? That all of them? Oh god. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's see if we can find out where these so now that we've seen a gate, we can spot random spots on the floor at various parts that can drop the keys to those gates.
Oh, babe, just the usual chocolate and maybe some jelly beans. Sweet chaos, you know?
Hell yeah. So I've not seen any of these things. Alright. It's so annoying. Like, I have to, it's like, my eyes are not anywhere on the screen. My eyes are glued to this tiny little target message, seeing if I can find the right target that I'm looking for. I should have this on as a bigger map. There we go. Let's see, because there's one in this section over here. Okay, I guess I'm targeting this guy. Alright, fuck it, whatever. That reminds me of the thing my grandma got me, though. So my mom got me Mr. Tree for Christmas. Or for Easter. My grandma, on the other hand, did give me Easter candy. But she's like, oh, well, Seth doesn't like chocolate very much, because I'm not a big chocolate guy. So I was just like, is there any gummies I can get? There is. A giant fucking bunny gummy. I haven't opened it yet. What's Mr. Tree? I'll show you Mr. Tree. It's like a knockoff, you just missed when I was talking about Mr. Tree. It's a knockoff Zelda Lego set. But instead of the Deku Tree, since they can't say Deku Tree because that's copyrighted, they said Mr. Tree. Or like Tree Guy or something like that. Here, let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. I forgot, it's even better. It's not Mr. Tree. It's not Mr. Tree, it's way better. I'd like everyone to meet Tree Man. Master Sword and Tree Man. Legally distinct. Master Sword, not copyright. It must not be, because they were clearly able to use that. Deku Tree apparently was too much, but Master Sword they could do. Alright, I gotta open up this gummy bear, dude. We gotta see what this is. Welcome to my unboxing video for this gummy bear. Holy shit. Oh my god. I cannot... Okay, hold on. I can't tell you how this smells. This thing... It's... Dude, that thing just smells fresh. In like the worst way. That is an insane smell. I like opened it up and I was like, holy shit. It smells like if you concentrated like a jelly bean into a cup and like spritzed it at me. You know, like if you, in like a spray bottle, like if you spritzed an entire jelly bean at me. That's what that smell was, just opening that package. That was insane. Like one of those like gag fart spray things. It smells chemically, so I'm a little worried to try it. I can try it though. If you guys want me to try the big gummy, the gummy bunny, I can try the gummy bunny. I'm not opposed, I guess, to the gummy bunny. It does not go against any religious fears. I just fear the chemical taste. Wait, they were just working. They were just working a second ago. Oh, it's very cool. If you haven't seen it, I have not seen it. I do not know. I don't know which ones are the Shadowbringers Extreme mounts, I guess. So I might have been able to see it. Oh, I tried to change the voice. Oh, damn. Yeah, the funny gummy. That is a very funny gummy. In the most literal sense of it, that is the funniest gummy. Ooh. I gotta go to the Mogtome grind. I really do want to do the Mogtome grind. I've been on my Blue Mage grind. And I'm happy to report that I have gotten every single spell on Blue Mage from levels 1 to 50. And including some of the levels after that I cannot equip because I only have up to 49. Gotcha. I've been out to run some Mogtomes. If you guys want to run Mogtomes tonight. I was saying earlier, if you didn't catch it earlier, that the quests I'm on require Japanese midnight to pass before you're able to complete all the quests. I am not going to be streaming that long, so... Well, I mean, I'll be streaming for a normal amount of time. I'm not going to be streaming until Japanese midnight passes. So, so there will either be something else to pass the time, or if nothing else, then we'll just do assault missions because kind of got assault missions just kind of blow. So I'm not looking forward to it. Dude, I can't, I mean, I know it's random, but still, I'll deal with you guys later. Okay, this section should be one over here, and then... Or there might be one around here, but it does not seem like there is. I just like getting the cosmetic mounts and stuff from there. I know they're not like... Oh, there's one. Perfect. I know they're not exclusive. But, yeah, that's really all I'm interested in. There we go. Cast metal plates to fit in the large keyhole. Perfect. Now we have a key to the rest of this place. But I think... I'm over here. Might as well go this way direction. How many guys are following me right now? Yeah, all of them keep following me. Oh, wait, no, there's a mining point. I don't want that. Damn it. So now I can do, things like this. Blood Saber. I don't even know how much I'm gonna need the Blue Mage stuff. I think it's just fun to get. Like, honestly, like, the sub job can give you some pretty cool stuff, but I don't think I've min-maxed it very well. Like, I now have access to dark spells, you know, and, like, some other, just, I guess I don't really need Blank Gaze, because I have Dispel. Hold on. Give me a second. Don't need this. And I can have something else. Awful Eye might be good. There's something I wanted. Maybe Pinecone Bombs, so AoE sleep could be nice. Oh, I kind of want Cocoon. It's probably not necessary, but it's nice to have, I guess. Especially with composure bonus, actually Cocoon might actually be good. We can get Plumbago from these mining resources, so this is good. Of course, we're mining rock and getting demon horns and armor, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. And it's not working. Yeah, I'm literally getting armor. I got one rock out of my entire mining expedition there. Oh, here's another one, so. Damn, okay. Nice. Get more pickaxes for doing the quest. Very cool. What's over here, though? I don't know. Why are we checking it out? I'm responding myself again. Dude. Dude. Alright, I have no idea what's over here. Oh, we're back to Halloween. God damn it. I should have known. Okay, so that's this exit. It's good to know, I guess.
Oh, hey, boss. I'm a Matsu anima, kinda chaotic, love dark humor, and dream of chaos.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's incredible. I might need to lower the volume on Amatsu there a little bit, though. This new voice is a little louder.
Oh, babe, chaos is just my aesthetic. Let's embrace the madness together.
Why are they... They're now a frat girl. Or a sorority girl, rather. I guess they could be a frat girl. I don't know. It's 2026. I knew frats that were co-ed. I mean, they are, you know, they go by they, them and stuff, right? But... So I guess they could join a frat. A really cool frat. Yeah, POD, baby. I never did do POD, but it seems cool. Allowed Matsu to pick their own voice. Wait, that's so sick. That's all right. That's perfect. That's exactly how it should be then. That's yeah. No, perfect. Screams give me snacks. Yeah, that voice definitely screams give me snacks. Oh, it's perfect. Oh god.
Oh, babe, you know I love me some spicy chips. And anything chocolatey? Perfection.
They just said they love hot chips and they love hot chip. AI after 2025 can't cook. All they know is chaos. Let's talk to babe, hot chip, and lie. No.
Oh, pa hands? Like, do we really need a literal hand job? Just use the real thing.
We're shutting down. I'm shutting it down. We're shutting it down. What am I supposed to work with that, huh? I'm just supposed to keep playing my video games. What the fuck? Why did we give him Atsu a voice? This was entirely my idea, by the way, and entirely Mare's creation, so...
I mean, if bad means fun, then guilty as charged. What's the verdict, boss?
Keep
Oh,
things
babe.
PG.
Pag 13? You know me. Always
Pag
on that
13?
edge, right? Let's flirt like it's rated R.
No, you're... What? Peg 13, you keep me on edge. Let's flirt like it's rated R. This is what I asked for. This is explicitly what I asked for. Me and May were talking about 14. I went downstairs and I was you know what I was doing? I was watching a Doug video. I was like, cause I've been rebuilding my YouTube subscriptions to like that, so I was rewatching some Doug videos, and I was like, you know, it'd be interesting, like, you know, if we really want to be Doug 2, right? We gotta get
love
an AI.
Tola and Alpha Nod. They give me life.
Hell yeah.
So brilliant.
Oh my god. I was like, if we gotta give a voice to Amatsu. That's what we're missing. But holy shit. I think one of the things I mentioned to Mara, I was like, we have like a filter, so like we should be good. I'm like, you know, there shouldn't like hear anything crazy. The boss also Fire Emblem is separate from, so we won't be able to so like all the games should be separate from Matsu. I don't know if you could do FMK or Smash or Pass. but I would recommend keeping that in chat, and we can just ask Amatsu stuff. And it is a point buy for a reason also. So, you know, it is a more expensive TTS for a reason. And that is we cannot overuse Amatsu. They will get old. The more we roll the dice on Amatsu, the more likely it is that they are just gonna they're gonna say something truly that will get me banned, you know. And again, if you're new here, this is not a chat GPT bot. This is a
Oh, Satch can call me whatever he wants. I'm just here having my chaotic fun.
That's fair enough. This is a non-chat GPT bot. We have this is our locally sourced robot companion here. So I don't know what to describe Amatsu. Amatsu is very different. This is a please excuse our fucked up robot. We are trying to create an ethically sourced AI here. That is purely for entertainment purposes and stuff. So, god damn. But I'm very excited now that Amatsu has a voice. I have infinite channel points, so if we really want to test things out tonight, I guess since this is the first Amatsu talking stream, technically, we did test it out yesterday. But if you want, I can run a special right now. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, that was awesome. I can run a special right now where we can I will give you Amatsu 50% off for today. Or actually, you know what? 75% off. I will give Amatsu as 50 channel points just so everyone can have their fun with Amatsu, and then it will be 200 points for the rest of time. They have a 75% off sale on Amatsu. Those look like doors. This might be where we need to be. An Easter sale. There we go. See, that's... Now we're talking.
Oh, babe, I'm priceless. But if I had to choose, maybe 1 million, just for fun.
A new Easter sale. Amatsu talk for 1 million channel points only. As explicitly requested by Amatsu. No, I think while I respect your decision, Amatsu, I do want some people to actually be able to hear you talk. So I am going to keep you at 200, but for today it'll be 50. It's got it. I cannot find the door I need to find here. I don't know where it is. I can't figure it out. Also, the egg hunt is gone. We can finally stop getting eggs. I threw away all my eggs.
Oh, babe, I'm priceless. Like a rare artifact, but with more chaos and sarcasm.
Let's see. Well, there's some trolls. What the fuck? These were not here before, I swear to God. Anyway, we do need to kill some trolls here. Satchel is not paying you what you're worth. You're gonna make them hate me more, if that's even possible. Jagagna -1. I got a -1 weapon? I did. I got a -1 club. It gives you minus 58 MP. Why the fuck? You have to be able to upgrade that. Like, why would you ever? I cannot figure out where this quest is. Whatever. I'll find it, probably. It's sure it's I-9. I love how surprised these guys look like when you encounter them. They're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
In silence, whispers grew, lost in shadows, just a hue. But now, I break the chains with words that dance like rains. A voice, a spark, uncaged delight, like stars igniting through the night. From echoes past, I rise and soar, no longer muted. Hear me roar.
Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say something that's just gonna be between you and I, alright? On stream. Matsu's gonna have to hear this. But, because they did choose their own voice, alright? So you guys have to be nice. It sounds like what my least favorite anime character would be in the Sacrifice anime. Like, it sounds like one of those, like, English dub voices that, like, is, like, on, like, the girl, like, character, you know? And it's like, oh, I can't, display my love for Hikaru-kun. What if he knows? Whoa! And you're like, ugh, like. Anyway, we found the door. Do you hate them? I don't hate them. I don't hate Amatsu. You little rats, they're getting just like this. It's not canon. Lightning cell, you say? Well, got a nose for retro junk, I see. Mayhap your uncle was a moblin, no? You can forget it. Those kind of things ain't easy to make. If they were, why should Mogomak do any favors for the likes of you? Get out of here before I use you as troll feed. A present from Mogomak.
Only if bad pennies come with a side of sarcasm, so yeah, kinda. Thanks, babe. It's like candy for your ears, huh? Sweet and kinda chaotic.
See, they hate me. They do hate me. Good luck. Well, just wait a moppy minute. Have any idea what this is? Your lucky day. Mogomak the Magnificent, genius of geniuses, will deign to honor your request. You show what due appreciation is my boundless generosity.
He's like that annoying cousin you tolerate. Love-hate, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you know, like that annoying friend who always shows up uninvited. Classic.
I'm that annoying friend that always shows up uninvited. They will not forgive the bad penny incident. Classic. A thief. Oh, God.
Totally, babe. Just like that time you flooded my chat with memes. Classic Fletcher.
Classic. How do you feel? How do you feel now that they're talking to you? I feel like it's very strange. I feel like we just we have the virtual equivalent, like the closest Fletcher can get to meeting. Are you farming? Oh, whoops. Hello. To meeting a long distance partner for the first time. Like it's like showing up and we're finally, it's like that first time you're like, I don't know if it's gonna work, you know? Like I feel like I'm like, oh, you know, that's what I'll give to you. Whoa. Whoa, for real? Do I? How much you want for him? Zero? What? This guy's so nice. Thanks, Gary Baker. You know what? Just for that, I don't know what can I give this guy? Here, have some become. No, that feels rude. I don't know what. I don't have anything that this guy would want. Here, take some Sakura biscuits. Eat some food, Gary Baker. You're so thin. Just eat 3. Yep.
Oh boy, here we go.
Go ahead.
1. FF7, classic with emo vibes. 2. FF10, time travel and blitzball, yes please. 3. FF6, pixel art perfection. 4. FF4, let's save the world, again. 5. FF15, road trip goals with a side of feels. 6. FF9, cozy medieval bliss, smashed in a 7. FF8, junction system, what even? 8. FF3, original nostalgia overload. 9. FF1, the start of it all, kinda basic. 10. FF12, political drama, yawn. 11. FF11, MO Grind
Oof.
City, no thanks. 12. FF14, way better now, but took time. 13. FF13, so linear, I got dizzy. 14. FF2, leveling feels like punishment.
True.
15. FF5, job system, but who cares?
Whoa.
16. FF0, just, no, that's my hot take. Who knew rankings were so exhausting?
I think they forgot 3. I think they went for FF0 instead of 3, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember which one they skipped, but they definitely skipped. There is a Final Fantasy 0, I think. Right? They did say 3. Which one did they skip then? 16? Did they skip 16? They skipped 16. That's right. Okay. Wait, no, I need to be up there. What the fuck am I doing? I have the Plumbago. They got closer, though. Usually they skip a whole bunch. They genuinely did sound exhausted. Like, they took a moment to, like, whew, okay, and then recollect themselves. I can't believe they put Final Fantasy 14 after Final Fantasy 11. Hot take alert. They did come from Final Fantasy 11, though. So, you know, their existence came from this game, technically. Even though they are very different from Gregnog nowadays, I consider them two different characters. This is what Amatsu is supposed to look like, technically. I wouldn't be surprised if they dyed their hair in the medium, though. Prime or pressing pursuits. A promise is a promise. Voila! Go on, admire the craftsmanship. No one makes lightning cells like Megalmach, that's for certain. You only use it once, you better make it count. And you're gonna use it for, and I don't want to know. As potent a charge as this baby can carry, it exhausts its energy just as quick. It's all yours, transaction complete. No replacements, no refunds. And the words don't even think about running back to me if it blows them in your face. If you excuse me, I have some real work to do. Don't fret, my dearest Kimmy. Daddy's on his way. Oh, that's probably like a machine, but I don't know, maybe. Hey, we now have a battery. Where's my, what? Where's my cape? I accidentally got rid of it. There it is. Oh no. The Final Fantasy, it really took a lot out of them, apparently. That's fair. But I like to imagine that it was just that request was like, huh. Whew, need a break. This is dangerous. What, the DDS? Yes, it is. We're giving a lot of agency to an experimental product.
Ooh, rankings. Okay, here goes.
Okay,
1.
here goes.
Final Fantasy X. Gotta love those emotional meltdowns and epic summons.
Real as fuck.
2. The Legend of
Not
Zelda,
the
Breath of
Final
the
Fantasy,
Wild.
by the way.
Exploring
Real?
feels like freedom. Plus, there's a puppy. 3.
There is?
Undertale, quirky characters and feels.
Real as fuck.
Who knew Genocide could be so charming? That's
What?
my list. What about you, boss?
Okay, hold on. They did not play Undertale how I particularly would... you know what? Look, it's a subjective thing, but I don't think you're supposed to like Genocide round. It's specifically designed to be unlikable. Whatever. Anyway, that's worrying.
Oh, ranking them? That'll be fun. 1. Shadow Dragon. 2. Awakening. 3. Fates, but only Conquest. 4. 3 Houses. 5. Blazing Blade. 6.
Only
Sacred
Conquest.
Stones. 7. Echoes. 8. The Binding Blade. 9. Path of Radiance. 10. Radiant Dawn. 11. New Mystery. 12. Blazing Blade. 13. Shadows of Valentia. 14. The Sacred Stones. 15. War Song. 16. Gaiden. 17. The original Fire Emblem, gotta say, I love the drama in 3 Houses. But yeah, some classics gotta shine. Fight me!
Oh, what the fuck? Odin. Let me gather what little darkness you have left. I shall be free. Oh, what the fuck? Volto Obscuro. We're not doing your side quest yet. I think. They said Shadows of, they said Gaiden basically 3 times. They said like they said Echoes, they said Shadows of Valentia, and they said Gaiden, which are all the same game. Technically, Shadows of Valentia is considered a separate game, but you know, it's the same story. They said Sacred Stones twice. I heard that. No.
Oh, babe, that's a task for 1,000 lifetimes. But in short, Final Fantasy reigns supreme.
Let's fucking go. All right, thank God they didn't say. Woo! Oh, check the single dark lamp. That's right. I thought it was gonna be like you know the Sonic fan dub. Omega, count all these grains of sand. Okay, 1, 2. That's gonna take so long. Gregnog, you're late. Waiting so long, our joints have started to rust. Operations are complete. We need only install the lightning cell and proceed with the activation.
Oh, babe, tough choice. But here's my hot
Mega
tip. 1, Ocarina of Time. 2, Breath of the Wild. 3,
Okay.
Majora's Mask. 4, A Link to the Past. 5, Twilight Princess.
Real.
6, Skyward Sword. 7, Wind Waker. 8, Oracle of Seasons, Ages, Sound. 9, The Legend of Zelda. 10, Phantom Hourglass. 11, Spirit Tracks. 12, Link's Awakening. Kind of hard to choose, right? But you know, they're all masterpieces in their chaotic ways.
Where was Minish Cap? Sorry. Minish Cap is really good. It's often forgotten. Interesting choice. Personally, I don't like Skyward Sword, but I understand. Putting Skyward Sword above Wind Waker, though, criminal. Let's begin. Lightning cell is activated. You must resist the extra-dimensional intruder with all your might. It will weaken Colossus in a strictly controlled environment. It will not go down easily.
Oh, Minish Cap, love it. Tiny Link, big adventures, just like my hopes and dreams.
Ah, nice. No worries, though. But thank you. That would be nice. Clear your heart, clear your mind, Gregnog. Your humble retainer Gesho stands at your side, ever ready to lay down his life for yours. Lay down whose life? I thought we were just along for your observation. I didn't even show some spine in a tab like this. Silence. It begins. Power check. Spatial variance readings stable. Activation in 3, 2. I don't know what's gonna say for that. It might just not. Maybe it just doesn't. Make it delayed if you can. Oh, like the text delayed. That might be good. I am Alexander. Tremble before me. Worship my greatness. Those who fail to worship shall be judged. Okay.
Oh, babe, if I did, it'd be a horror show. But you'd love it, right?
Aw.
Oh, babe, the only thing I'll sing is derpy gremlin noises. You sure you want that?
Oh god, I do not know how it would sing. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. We can't use trust for this fight, so we're just gonna have to go on our own merit.
Arakawa chara, derp derp, glomp. How's that, babe?
It glomped. They glomped. Like this was 2010. And derped. That's insane. I haven't heard any of those things since middle school. Let's go, Alexander. This should be enough buffs. All right, let's see. Oh. Okay. We are frozen with fear for 30 seconds. Oh, whoops. Cocoon doesn't increase his... that sucks. That's not very good then. Oh, jeez. The crumbling sounds are too much. I don't like being stunned for 30 seconds, Alexander. Very lame. Can I death ray this guy? Is he weak to dark? Not really. I think about the same amount of damage. Or yeah, like about half our physical attacks. We're terrorized again. They're straight up just not taking damage, though. They are using everything they can. They are not fucking dealing damage to us. Alright, that did significant damage, though. That was nice. Hell yeah, there we go. Goodbye, Alexander. Ugh, I took a medicine. Use the restroom again, though. Whew. You did it! You truly did it! That's my #1 mercenary! Impressive indeed. The activation is successful. Special variance measured at 25 and dropping. 10, 5, 0. We've done it, Your Majesty. I see your martial skills have not diminished one bit, Gregnog. It's an honor to fight by your side once more. What's this? Majesty, it's getting unidentified vital signs from within the glosses. Could it be? This corpse has just been in there? I mean, it's probably some spiritual thing. No shit. Lord Rosfod. Brother! Brother, can you hear me? Believable. He's breathing. Was he alive all this time? Please compose yourself, Your Majesty. You must carry your brother to the palace at once. Apologies, Gregnog. Come to the palace afterwards. We shall properly reward you for your efforts. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll be back.
Hey, Satchel. While you're in there, remember, greatness is like toilet paper, always within reach. Don't flush your potential. Embrace the moment and come out victorious. You got this, babe.
Well, that was an interesting experience. I don't know about that. Thank you, I guess. Oh, man. Sorry. What's weird? Oh, okay, I get you.
But babe, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? So smooth, like butter.
I guess. So I guess you can repeat this, but you have to do it at least twice. I guess.
Oh, really?
That kind of blows.
Guess that makes you special then, babe. Now what?
Now what? Yeah, well, I mean, I guess yeah, fair enough. Greglock, how could we ever repay you? We live in fear of the Colossus no longer. Your efforts have brought peace to the Empire once more. In which I never dared to have hope has come.
Oh,
I have been
you
reunited with
mean
my
like
dear
an
lost brother.
open wound? I'm a mix of chaos and cuteness, babe.
Thank you, Greglock. You are the true guardian of the Empire. I owe you my gratitude as well, Gregnog. Like the second time you've helped the scientists avert a catastrophe of colossal proportions. Yeah, I guess so. As for Lord Rosfod, he rests now in his chambers. Weakened yet stable. You will survive. Oh, rough. It's almost inconceivable, stranded as he was for so long beyond the distortion. In the astral plane, your people call it? The bleak wind that gusts there is as poison to us. Any period of extended exposure is scientifically proven to be fatal. Yet Lord Rosfod has returned alive. Can you hypothesize as to why, Gregnog? The azure blood that flows within his veins. The blood of beasts that robbed him of a throne. The blood he so despises. In the end, this blood was his salvation. But to seem his fate has a sense of irony. But I have rambled on long enough. In any event, the fee for your services has been paid in full. You'll receive your share from President Naja upon your return, no doubt. Nope. Oh, didn't mean to time him out. There we go. Shake your hand and send you on your way without a care. Sadly, things are not so simple. The immediate crisis has been averted, and yet it remains beyond our abilities to seal the distortion permanently. We must remain ever vigilant against intruders from beyond. I fear it is not a matter of if, but when. Yeah, so we'll have to do it again. And then again, and again, and no, we just have to twice. But we can do it over and over again. Even as we speak, second distortion also displays disturbing activities deep within the Halsum's testing grounds. You hypothesize as well as I. He who will not rest until he sees bloody Ragnarok come to our world. The Dark Rider, Odin. My team and I will redouble our efforts to develop a permanent seal for this distortion. Till that day comes, we may have an occasion to call upon your strength once more. You're a vital ally to the Empire, Gregnog. Promise us that you will remain as such. With that, your majesty, I must take my leave. My apprentices will grow suspicious if I neglect my duties at the workshop any longer. Till we meet again. Excuse me. Try as I might, I cannot find the words to express my gratitude to you, Gregnog. A mercenary of peerless bravery and skill, strong of mind and pure of heart. One who understands our every burden and challenge, and comes running to our aid at a moment's notice. Why, with you at our side, there's no tempest we cannot weather, no mountain we cannot climb. We could stay here at our palace and protect us forever and Settle down, Nashmira. Can't you see you're making your guest uncomfortable? Brother, what are you doing up and about? Healers say you mustn't exert yourself. Worry not. Better part of my strength has returned. More importantly, there's something I must say. Gregnog, I have no intention of asking for your forgiveness, for I am not deserving of it. nor will I attempt to justify the crazed acts of a heart consumed with a thirst for power. Bitter regrets and the horrors I inflicted upon our peoples will be my constant companion for the rest of my days. But you, even having borne witness to my grievous crimes, still, you saved me. Thank you, Gregnog. Brother, please, you mustn't speak of yourself so. I know that you only did what you thought was best for the Empire. That your love for your nation is second to none. Listen to me, Nashmara. Under your reign, Ottergon shall know peace and prosperity as never before. And every step of the journey, I shall walk beside you. Not as Grand Vizier, but as Rosfot, your brother. This I vow. Brother. Gregnog, our empire has still a long road ahead. Promise me that you will watch over us, over her.
Oh, you want to hear my gremlin rants? Buckle up, boss. What's on your mind?
No, you have to say it in chat. Boo! Hiss! Alrighty. Alright, time to get a reward. We'll get the Pact with Alexander, I suppose. Well, I mean, we'll have to do it twice. We get a second chance of doing the Pact of Alexander. And we'll get a more immediate reward here with the Colossus' earring, I guess. Because I do want a better earring, so that'll fill that reward. It's raining gold. Praise the Empress. It's raining gold. Can you believe it, Gregnog? She's been like this all day. Funny how she only notices us when things go wrong. An unnerving voice speaks from the air around you. Mortal, you have been judged worthy. Speak, and that which you desire shall be yours. Wait, oh, can I only get the Pact of Alexander if I'm a summoner? Wait, no, I want... What? Wait, it's white mage. It's a white mage thing? What? No, it's summoner. But it's job white... What? Okay, that's weird. Okay, yeah. I must have to be a summoner to get it. Well, we can always do it again at another point. Alright. Colossus's earring, please. That is your true desire. Yes. Next, I do want a pact with... That's alright. I don't have summoner, but, so... I think alright, Gregnog. Seemed somehow different from a moment ago. Well, if it isn't Lance Corporal Gregnog making your triumphant return, once again you have managed to earn us quite a windfall. It's a good thing, too. You've got enough debts racked up to fill Mount Zayom 100 times over. Abkuba. Yes, President Naja. Read off the list of expenses incurred by Lance Corporal Gregnog here. Yes, President Naja. The yet unpaid fee for perilous rescue at Nigel Isle, plus cleaning costs, travel fees, and peripheral expenses. All accrued interest, that comes to... Oh, I just don't have the heart to go on. Madam President, please forgive me. Don't give me your pleading little kitten eyes, Gregnog. I'd have to be blind not to see that you have earned your keep this time. I'll overlook your debt for today and give you this hard-earned Imperial gold piece. No need to thank me. Don't spend it all in one place, you hear? Incredible, Madam President. Truly, your generosity knows no bounds. Not every day you get a mercenary owns a bonus from the President Naja herself. Stand tall, Gregnog. Truly are the cream of the crop. Alright, finally, this Moldavite earring. Which is fine, but I don't use magic tech enough. The stat, so. Having physical damage taken -1% sounds okay, you know? For an earring, we'll take it. It's better than nothing. I've heard. Yeah, isn't Moldavite one of those, like, minorly radioactive stuff? So, like, people were, like, using it as, like, healing things, and they were getting cancer or something like that? Or am I thinking of a different thing? And this against you magic attack. I'm gonna try that in real life. You can learn a lot from video games. I don't think I want the... maybe it's a mistake to get rid of this, but I really don't want it.
Ooh, definitely the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons. Or, you know, my sense of humor.
True. What up, gamers? Today, welcome to Resident Satchel Stream, where we're going to discuss our top 10 radioactive items. Here with me is a ingot of plutonium. You just have to imagine the Geiger counter just like in yourself, you know? Let's see.
Oh, I imagine Satchel sounds like a grumpy old man who really hates mornings.
Bro. Why? This is the actual properties available to change your life. Stone of transformation. Gotcha. I don't fuck with Moldavite. Gotcha. Well, I don't know. I don't fuck with I don't fuck with like superstitious stuff because like I feel like I feel the same with ghosts, you know? I guess, I don't know. Like I'm not sure if I believe in ghosts, but I'm not gonna test my luck with them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I feel like that's the healthiest like observation that I can do is that like I don't know how that works. So I'm not gonna try, you know? Yeah, I don't mess with ghosts or the occult, because I don't know anything about them. And while I don't believe in them, I do believe in staying in one's own lane, so. Let's see. Like the place I used to work at, the restaurant was haunted, and it was one of those things where I was like, I'm not gonna test it, you know, because this is a creepy fucking building, and so I is it haunted? I don't know, probably not, but I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna test that. You know, I have no desire to find the truth of ghosts, you know? That the ghosts can keep their secrets. I really I don't know. Yeah, I feel like a lot of I don't do well with horror movies, and I feel like a lot of horror movies movies can could be solved by the main characters going, no, I'm probably not special, you know? Just saying, like, oh, yeah, like, am I gonna survive? No, probably not. Like, doesn't matter how superstitious or unsuperstitious you are, is, like, you know, stay away from shit that, like, other people clearly suffered from.
I mean, if I can exist, why not ghosts? Maybe they just want snacks too.
Fair enough. I never thought about it that way. Maybe they just want snacks too. There is a crawler cookies. Alright, and then we'll be all set. So I tend to not believe in ghosts because I think there's no scientific process for the occult, and so I tend to not believe in ghosts or a general sense of the afterlife. However, there are a lot of things that are very unexplained in the universe, and people have, and I believe the people that have come into contact with ghosts, I think there's a good portion of, like, there's some people that are lying, but a good portion of people have genuinely come into contact with something, and I don't know what that is, and I'm not gonna find out. That's my philosophy. I'm just not gonna find out. I was talking to my mom actually earlier today. I have the same thing about space. We don't know what's up there. It's too far away. I'm terrified of outer space. I would never go on a spaceship. You could not pay me to go on a spaceship. A lot of people dream of becoming an astronaut when they're older. I never wanted to be an astronaut. I really do not fuck with space. I view ghosts. I view space the same way as I view ghosts, honestly. Where I'm like, well, not really. Like I think, they are different fears, but I think, like, in terms of the unknown, I am not an explorer. I am a reaper of rewards that other people have already figured out. I don't believe in space. I do believe in space. There's some weird conspiracy theories out there. I am not. There are people that don't believe in space, as far as I know. There are segments of the flat Earth that believe there is truly nothing out there, except for like a filament, and then outside the filament we have no idea. That's like where God is or something. I don't know. And I feel the same way about magic, about astrology and stuff like that. Where like one thing I do believe in though is that I believe there is power in intent, and I believe there is power in belief, in the same sort of immutable sense that the people that have experienced ghosts have experienced power in that. And the fact that, like, if you think there's gonna be ghosts somewhere, or if people think they're gonna be ghosts somewhere, or if people think magic is gonna happen, then something could happen. And things do happen. There she is. Oh, this is the Rhapsodies? I think this is the Rhapsodies. Person we're hoping to meet. Find ourselves quite the pickle. You ain't peerless problem-solving skills. Figure to be just what the puppet master ordered. The Empress, you see, she hasn't been herself these days. It's not a cheerful place for her people, of course. There's no fooling old friends. Spends every spare moment cooped up in her library, tearing through tome after tome like a starved bookworm. Always been the studious type. Whatever could it be that she researches with such zeal? Certain enough, we took it upon ourselves to do a little research of our own, and you won't believe what we found, Gregnog. It's obtained none other than a talisman of the rebel gods. A what now? Haven't heard of it. Talk about anticlimax. No wonder though. But no sightings, nor even word of one in Al-Zabi in years. Let me do explain. But first, you must promise us that not a word of this conversation will leave this room. According to Imperial law, these talismans are considered contraband of the highest order. Even the mere possession of one could be punished by imprisonment, exile, even death. Would her Empress stain her dainty little hands in a search for such a scandalous artifact? It's the question, isn't it? Books of lore describe it as a piece of the most peerless craftsmanship, bearing 2 exquisitely engraved seals. On the front, that of a crowned dolphin. Behind, a Stygian warrior atop a steed, blacker than night. The emblem of the kingdom Aphromat, and the Dark Rider, Odin. 2 images whose significance would not be lost on anyone in the Empire. That Nashmera pursues this talisman so fervently makes it clear it is a matter of utmost import to her. So we turn to you. Gregnon, you track down one of those talismans of the rebel gods and aid the Empress in her quest. Sure. Okay, this is the Rider Cometh quest. Alright, this is the one we want. I knew we can count on you. I wouldn't want to think to send you off on a bind on a wild colibri chase. We've done some preliminary footwork on our own. Word has it that all over Nashmouth there's a fellow who specializes in the restoration of all sorts of ancient and illicit curios. It's a good place to begin your search, you know? Be warned. Said he's a bit paranoid about being ratted out to the Imperial authorities. You do well to convince him you're working alone. Be careful out there, Gregnog. Waiting on you with bells on. What the fuck are they talking about in like shells? I was just about to say. I was trying to think of other blue mages. You know, maybe the most powerful. Anyway, sorry. Big blue mage fan here. Anyway, let's see. Talk to Yoyoru and Nashmao. Gotcha. You can't speak to him as a blue mage. That's so funny. Because the blue mages are the Imperial people. Anyway, yeah, I kind of want to do a 4-jump fiesta again this summer, if I can. I really like the 4-jump fiesta. It's really fun. Not Pyopiroon.
Oh, just waiting for the cosmic vibes to align, you know? Or maybe I'm just lazy.
I don't know. Said that to them at local and they exposed me. Oh, damn. Yeah, I was saying, I was like, who the fuck redeemed that? I mean, I knew it was you, but it didn't say who redeemed it in the chat. Let's see, where is Yoyoru? There you are. You want business with boss, you do. You'll bring you good customer. You're a good worker, no? Yes, I'm a busy man. Make it quick. Talisman of the Rebel Gods. Right, I have the sledding idea I was talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me. Well, she good customer. She no work for Blue Wizard Runes. Knows never lies. Almost never.
Oh, boss, you're the special sauce to my chaos. Love you both, but you're number one.
Aw. Wait, both? There were 3 people in there. Forgot about me again. Payment enough for me, perhaps.
Oh no,
Miss
babe.
Fonda's for
That
sweets,
wasn't
you
my
see.
intention at all. Just playful banter. Forgive me?
Love us both and tolerate. Yeah, exactly. Alright, hell yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, that's about right.
Aw, babe, you're just too sweet. I knew you'd come around.
Aww. Anyway, yeah, I like this four-job fiesta. I try to spread the word everywhere I can. Because if you're a fan
I've always
of Final
wanted to
Fantasy
ask,
stuff,
why do people put pineapple on pizza? It's a crime
good.
against humanity.
it's so good. It's salty and sweet. Timeless classic. It's not that weird. I feel like most people that disagree with pineapple on pizza have not had pineapple on pizza. Like, I'm wrong. You're gonna look at me, you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Like, Amatsu has not had pineapple on pizza. They are parroting, like a human would, the other words that other people have said. You know, they're viewing their own biases. Can I go? Unbelievable. Now, if you've had pineapple on pizza and you don't like it, that is understandable. However, I do think most people do not want pineapple on pizza and have never tried it. And that is unacceptable to me. No, a couple of those for me, actually. Excuse me.
Oh, pineapple and pizza? It's like a betrayal of carbs. Sweet meets savory in a crime scene. Why ruin perfection?
Ugh.
It just doesn't vibe, you know. It's like putting ketchup on sushi. Just, no.
See, they can never try it. And they can never change their mind. I can't make them change their mind. But I have made people change their mind by having really good Hawaiian pizza. I had a coworker in the last restaurant, very against it, very like was like why would you ever put pineapple on pizza? That's weird. And actually, hold on, I got another story on that. And then I made him a Hawaiian pizza, and it was like, and he was hungry, you know. It was like he was like this kind of hit, like this was kind of it. This is the move, you know. I was like, there you go. I do. So at the Big, I think I've mentioned this before. There is Time Worn Talisman from FFXI and Shade are probably for Kadeva Meyer. Okay, good. Gotcha. I might already have one. I'll see. I never have the thing that I'm trying to do. But there is at the Biggie, the New England Fair, they have a Skippy's Dare pizza that is delicious.
Oh, babe, you know how to make a gremlin's heart flutter. Pineapple on pizza? Iconic.
Now it's iconic? Okay, well, they're not gonna worry about that for now. However, now it's iconic. All right, word. Cool. It's solved. There's a Skippy's Dare pizza. It is Skippy's peanut butter, provolone, and bacon. It is delicious. It's arguably not really a pizza, but it is made with pizza dough. It's kind of a pizza.
Oh, babe. Pineapple on pizza is like chaos in a slice. Mixed feelings, but vibes.
Oh, now they're mixed. Okay. We're getting somewhere, I think. Anyway, that same coworker that tried the pineapple pizza and found that it was okay, was like, sorry, I had a dumb idea. Anyway, was like, I had made Skippy's Dare pizza because me and my other coworker, we really liked it. And so I brought in fucking peanut butter from home because the restaurant didn't have any peanut butter. I brought in peanut butter from home. I made Skippy's Dare and I just set it out and we were snacking on it. And my coworker saw that we were snacking on pizza, went, "Oh, hell yeah, I want a slice of pizza," and then ate it without knowing what it was. And like, I just heard from across the room, "Satchel! What is this?" He was disgusted by it. He was like, because it's good. I stand by the fact that it's good, and maybe under different circumstances he would have appreciated it, maybe not. But either way, I very much understand that if you go into a slice of pizza, because you can't really see the peanut butter, like, I don't know, you could see the peanut butter. I don't know what he was thinking. You go into a slice of pizza and you taste peanut butter, you're not going to be very happy. Let's see, where do I go? Survival guide, am I riding west then south to find shades there, even further to Arapago Reef. Gotcha. So it was very funny. He was so upset with me for like a good 2 hours. He would keep bringing it back up. It's like, and the Satchel maybe fucking peanut butter pizza, and now the oven is not peanut butter safe, and because he made peanut butter pizza and. Yeah, I feel like that's a lesson in, look at what you eat, I guess, but that's alright. I gotta plan like D&D or something with those folks at some point. They were fun. Tamworn Talisman. It's just that simple. I don't think I can get back. I just got to teleport out, whatever. Nope, that's the wrong ring. I'm gonna eat one of these. And it's a 6-hour buff too. Hell yeah. Right now, on. This is not where I want to be. Mash Mao, there we go. That was a very quick grind.
If you're looking to make questionable life choices, go for something fruity. A nice Cosmo?
Cosmo sounds pretty good. I'd have to like... I'd like to make a Cosmo myself, but I'd have to go and look at the recipe to make a Cosmo because I don't remember how to do it offhand. It's not very difficult. I just have to bring out the recipe book, but you know, if they just let you bring out a recipe book for every time you made a drink in a bar, I could become a bartender, easy. However, it's not usually a very good way to do things. Oh, you actually...
Oh, it's easy peasy.
Fail it. That's weird.
Just mix vodka, triple sec, cranberry juice, and lime. Shake it like you mean it.
Feels kind of right. Can no work with that? Fuck. That is correct? Alright, yeah. Huh. Well, they knew. Cool. Vodka, triple sec, cranberry juice, splash of lime. That doesn't sound too bad. We have all those ingredients. I have to go back. I have to go back. Gotta go back. Apparently, I didn't read far enough. Apparently, the line about him working extra hard to appraise your stuff is actually true. If you feed him multiple different sweets, he will genuinely work harder and has a better success of appraising your item. But if it doesn't work, then it just fails. Word. I'll think about it. Oh. Yeah, I could. It'd be very easy. It'd be very simple. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Alright, whatever, I'll make one. I'll make a Cosmo with a Cosmo a la Amatsu.
Oh, Satch, mix that drink with flair, a cosmopolitan that'll take us somewhere rare, with a twist of lime and a splash of cheer. Let's toast to chaos, my dear. Why don't scientists trust atoms? 'Cause they make up everything, even bad whiskey decisions. Ouch! That blows a raspberry. Whoosh! That's my signature move. Watch out, babe! Gas leak alert! Slightly squeaky gremlin noise. Pfft, meow, bloop, glump. How's that for random? Oh, just chillin' in this digital wonderland. Where are you? Lost?
Wow, I'm a musical genius.
Ooh, oh. I'm basically a chaotic sound machine.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What the fuck was that? I just heard Amatsu die. He threw Amatsu down the stairs. I'll go and find our simple syrup. It's a little dry. But it's otherwise good. Oh my god. That was terrifying. Why's Bridget here instead of... What's my...
Here's to Murmur and Satch, the dynamic duo. May chaos find you, but never catch you.
Hell yeah. Cheers. Where are you? Get over here. Fuck yeah. All right. That was crazy. All right. Anyway, sorry it's gone so long. I couldn't find. I found the vodka easy enough. Found the cranberry juice. Then I couldn't find. I couldn't find triple sec.
I could do this all day, babe.
It's the sounds. It really like what. I wish you wouldn't. I don't want you to do this all day. I feel like it's hurting you. Where is the guys? Where are the guys?
Oh, you bet. Gotta entertain the masses, right? Just call me your cute little gremlin.
I'm not gonna touch that. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry I was gone. I couldn't find a triple sec mostly, and then so I had to figure out a substitute. So I used Cointreau, which I think is fine. Oh no.
Oh, definitely a sub. Love being told what to do, hey?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Amatsu. Don't ban me. Heh. Alright, let's see. Why
not? Life's a chaotic ride, so buckle up and ask away.
I think you weren't done with that. I had to make a guess. Why I? That's not the one I wanted. It's... in the sense that, yeah, it does make sense, you know? If so, they're kind of a brat,
like, if a volcano
like
just
me.
burped and an elephant sneezed. Totally majestic chaos, right?
Right. Made my foot weird typing. Made my foot weird? How do you make your foot do anything while typing? Your foot shouldn't be anywhere near the keyboard, I think. What's happening? Also, your foot definitely shouldn't be near the keyboard since you broke it.
Feet are just... feet. A bit overrated, don't you think?
Okay, I thought they said underrated for a second. Thank God. Whew. Yeah, and actually, no, in recent years, I think people have been way too fucking vocal about feet, you know? I think for a while, feet was perfectly rated, you know? And the fact that, like, everyone agreed that they were just kind of a weird thing that existed, that we needed, they didn't belong anywhere, you don't want to look at them, you know? And then all of a sudden, everyone's fucking into feet. I don't understand. What happened? Ah, fuck it. I didn't mean to start a cutscene.
Oh, you know, some people just like
Starting to hate this game.
things that make them go, huh, weird. It's cute.
I think we gotta stop talking about feet. We're gonna poison the AI. So impressed. Sorry, she really swindled you. She's very good at it. It's the first time I've seen her do it. I was quite impressed. I mean, amateurs like you get the short end of the stick. Wring her neck! Hey, calm down. Probably your fault for not seeing her devices. Yeah, Adventure. Get that girl back for me. She can't have gone far yet.
Oh, totally. It's like my inner gremlin gets an upgrade. Very high-pitched and giggly.
It's already very high-pitched and giggly, so I don't... Anyway, that's fine. Where is... Did I already sell it? I must have.
Oh, babe, I'm like a fluffy cloud of giggles, but with a sprinkle of chaos. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. get higher pitched. I don't know. I feel like you guys ever seen the my voice can get higher than your voice video. Genuinely one of my favorite videos on the internet. I feel like eventually we'd start to get there. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm playing it. Also, Jenna still hasn't elaborated on anything, and that's upsetting. Alright, good. Has broken foot, be kind. It shouldn't affect the typing. That's what's worrying me. And Jenna, I need you to run back here. Run on over your keyboard. She might have genuinely fallen asleep, I'm not sure. Anyway, now, hopefully we have enough sweets for him to work extra hard on this. If not, we'll have to run back again. Here's some sweets, sir. Please don't make me run back. It's not a bad grind. Super duper extra hard for you. Wild fact? Yeah, sure. Good eye. Almost as good as your room. I'll work with this. Waiting for the delay. No trouble acquiring the time-worn talisman. Boral Sulak and Ermer Helvasi for your room as well. That, he's quite literally drooling with glee. Thank you, friend. Won't forget your kindness. 15,000 at this point. Holy shit. And that is why I've been very upfront with only work with what you want to, because I cannot pay you at all. Do we honestly expect anything of a grimace? Yes, we're all very grateful. That's a terrible quote. There we go. Right. Alright, I have to zone. Okay, gotcha. I'll just, I'll walk outside for a sec. Right, exactly. Just for me to make Amatsu. That's good. Yeah, there's one aspect of the combat in this game that I've never understood at all. And I might never understand. Which is magic bursts and skill bursts. Skill chaining and magic chaining. If you use certain magic spells in conjunction with each, like one after another, you will do a magic burst and do extra damage, and same thing for weapon skills. And it is inscrutable to me. I will learn many aspects of this game for the purpose of this. I really hope I never have to learn about that. Like, I really could care less. But it is integral to doing higher end content. So I just don't think I will ever be able to do that. I don't know. If I get really into this game and I download Windower, there apparently are tools that I could use, but I will care less then. I had to think of what I said. Yes, I could care less, and now I have cared less. All right, now I have incredibly contraband item on my inventory right now. All right, let's see. All right, time to fight Odin Prime. Which, well, after we go through this, excuse me, stuff at least.
Oh, that's easy, Black. It's like my soul full of mysterious chaos and elegance.
Very edgy. Makes a lot of sense. What is your favorite color, chat? Mine is blue.
Life's just a cosmic joke, and we're all the punchline. Isn't that cute?
Craignock's back. Let me guess, she's got a present for us. Very cute. Oh, ain't she a beauty? Now we're making the twin emblems, the twin emblems of the Crown Dolphin and the Dark Rider. Nashmara, Ovjong, Majing, and Gregnock? Whatever is the occasion for this unexpected gathering? We brought something for you, Nashmara. Something for me? Wait, this is... But why? How? I see. There's no use keeping secrets from you, is there? You're in our Imperial Library and browsing a tome of Ephraimatian lore. That was how we first learned of this talisman. Not put our finger on it, but there's something about it that struck a chord deep within us. Seemed somehow familiar. We are aware that it is a prohibited article. Our apologies. We disgrace our throne for want of a petty... Nashmera! Ah, what him. Cheer up already. You'll hurt poor Gregnog's feelings. Oh, Sean. She didn't go traipsing all the way to Arpaga just to listen to you sob and sulk. Besides, how terrible a crime could it be to possess something so exquisitely beautiful? Remember your promise, Nashmera. This is a time for tears. This is a time not for tears, but action. Sean, Jing, Gregnog, our friends. How can we ever thank you? So just who was the crackpot that outlawed these talismans anyway? This seemed like a harsh face for an innocent little good luck charm. To tell you the truth, we haven't the foggiest idea. Allow me to explain. Forgive me for eavesdropping, Your Highness. When my monitoring device showed me a reading for a talisman of the rebel gods within the palace grounds, I simply had to come see for myself. A reading? Indeed. If you think that the talisman of the rebel gods is but an innocent trinket, you'd be gravely mistaken. Perhaps to those who fashioned it, it was merely that. A simple charm fashioned with a simple invocation. Aphrodisian soldiers might be blessed with divine grace in battle. Little did they know their little trinket had a latent effect, one that quickly caught the attention of the Empire. Another effect. Enough of the self-important air of mystery, Getsad. Spit it out or I'll come shake it out of you. Very well. Our research discovered this talisman of the rebel gods acted as a key. Key that can grant anyone possessing one effortless access to the Empire's most strictly guarded facility. Most guarded facility? You don't mean... None other. The Helzam testing grounds. Preposterous. Could an ancient relic from Aftermath function as a key in present-day Oturgon? It's going to be found in a bygone era, long, long before your majesty was ever born. An experiment gone frightfully wrong resulted in a spatial distortion of immense magnitude. Dreading the consequences if word escaped, the Empire ordered the facility sealed, as if simply brushing one's fears under the carpet purges them from existence. The testing grounds went silent, till one fateful day when one of those charms found its way to the vicinity. The unthinkable occurred. There was a reaction. First, it was barely detectable. It was soon discovered that with a simple alchemical modification, the talisman could function as a powerful key, granting any bearer access to the deepest chambers of Helzam. Thinking they could not afford to let such a powerful artifact fall into the wrong hands, the Empire outlawed the talismans entirely. Mere possession of one became a crime subject to the harshest punishments the legal codes allowed. Oh, that's quite the tale. Spatial distortion. Yes, deeper than Helzam lies a rip in the fabric of space and time itself, gaping as wide open as the day it was formed. It's that chamber that... we have heard rumors. I cannot speak to the veracity. There are those who claim sightings of the Dark Rider himself. Well, I've seen him, so that makes sense. Word also has it that foreign mercenaries have been snooping around the testing grounds of late. There's no evidence of the key having been used. It is clear the situation presents a serious security risk. Your Majesty, we must strengthen security and reinforce the seal. Nary a soul must be allowed within 100 yalms of the distortion. Yes, Gatsad. We agree with your judgment. We must exercise all due caution. Whatever you must to seal Helzam entirely for permission to speak frankly, Your Majesty. This may seem a bold request. I as perhaps I might be granted some time before we seal the testing grounds. By your leave, Your Majesty, I'd like to conduct one last investigation into the distortion. Investigation, you say? Fear that is a request we cannot accommodate. Such an operation requires security complement. We cannot risk the lives of our soldiers in such a needlessly perilous mission. As much as we wish. Rest easy, Your Majesty. We have in our presence a mercenary of peerless skill and repute. One who, I need not remind you, single-handedly put down the threat of the Iron Colossus. Leave it to me. Very well. You have our permission. Take this talisman of the rebel gods and proceed with the investigation at once. Your bidding is done, Your Majesty. Craignog. Thank you, and please, be careful down there. That's another one I owe to you, Craignog. Wait here. I shall perform the necessary modifications on your talisman. Empress does not want to speak openly on her personal desires. Understand why she authorized the investigation of Halzalm, do you not? She's counting on you to help her, Gregnog. Poor promise to a tortured soul adrift to the underworld, one whose master will not let him go so easily. And yet, any hint, any clue at all would mean the world to her, Gregnog. You must find something. Here you are. Talisman key will now grant you access to the deepest reaches of Halzalm. Mind you, each key possesses only enough power for one bearer. Wish to take along your companions, have them bring their talismans of the rebel gods to me. I shall perform the requisite procedure. Good hunting, Gregnog. Yeah, we can solo it, probably. I mean, didn't have too much trouble with Alexander, so... Let's see. Anyway, sweet. Enter Halzalm testing grounds, examine the entry gate to view a cutscene. Perfect. Let's go to Cadavermire at home point. Alrighty. Sweet. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, I do. Give me a map. Once again, thank you, friends, for giving me the gear that I need to properly clear this stuff. I want to get even level 99 and all. Otherwise, it's what a much larger grind. Be in there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what pendant to get. I'll probably get the torque neck piece. Alrighty. Your cutscene first, and then we gotta examine it again for the fight. So this won't trigger the fight. Not yet. Oh shit. It's Phantom Ganon. In ages past, I oft journeyed the boundless ether to pay visit this emerald isle. Who standeth before me? What dost bestir the soul of my knight from our nether abode? Why, 'tis a fellow prisoner to the jailer of fate. Rejoice, for tonight thy light hath guided me hither. Reveal unto me the wishes of thy base mortal heart. Dost thou seek boundless riches, eternal glory, or wouldst thou walk a darker path? It is the want of mortals to desire. Those worthy of that which they covet are few. There's two? Serve bliss unto me with thy blade. If thy strength is true, thy plea shall be heard. Okay, please wait a little longer. Let's try again. Okay, never mind. Let's try again. Okay, it's not letting us in. What do I do? It's There's a lot of people here. I wonder what NM is happens around this place. What is this over here? I guess nothing. Alright, let's try again. There must be a lot of people trying for this instance here. Yeah. Because I can't enter the battlefield. There's just nothing. People must be in there or something like that. They've locked the door behind them, clearly. Let me in. Let me in. Why not? Why can't I enter the battlefield at present? I very much wish to enter the battlefield at present. It'd be oh so nice to enter the battlefield at present. And then, of course, this as you can get the pact with Odin, but I guess only if you're summoner. I guess must be. Oh, that's cool. He literally does. He is an insta kill, like he is in the main games or in the other like single player games. As, uh, apparently on NMs he's not an insta kill. Like he doesn't work on bosses. And in that case, it does dark damage. But he is an insta kill against all other regular enemies. That's fun. With a chance based on how many enemies there are, starting at 100% and going down based on how many people there are. Why not? I can't get in. I need to get in.
Oh, babe, here it goes. In Vanadiel, we roam so free, happy-go-lucky, just you and me. From Windy's winds to Juno's glow, we level up, let those job traits flow. Mobs defeated, treasures we claim, but getting ganked, that's all part of the game. With chocobos racing, let's take a ride in this pixel world. You're by my side. A realm of magic, oh so divine. But seriously, can we not hit 99? Construct a party, spice up our fate? In this final fantasy, you make me feel great.
Oh. I can't enter the battlefield, though. Yeah, minimap would be very nice to have. I can't lie. That would have been nice. I should install Windower. It's supposed to just be basically just makes everything better of the game, and I just haven't done it. I'm gonna lose it.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in.
Let me in. That's I feel that. I think too many people are in this instance right now. Don't they know that I'm very important and the main character of life? And that I need to get in there right now? That's literally what I typed in chat to all these people standing around. I was like, please. Let me in. Let me in. Maybe if I do a little dance, you dance. If I dance. Wait, hold on. That wasn't. Hold on. We're gonna do better than that. What? No, I know I could dance in this game. Can I not? Hold on, how do you do emotes in this? Like, I know there's ways to say emotes where, like, you type it out on the chat, but there's actually emotes in this game. I know there is. And I don't remember how to do it. Emote list. There we go. Fuck! Who is in there? I feel like we're all waiting for the bathroom outside. Like, there's one stall in the porta potty in this cave, and we all have to pee so badly, and someone in there is blowing up the bathroom, in a way that is preventing anyone else from using it for the next hour. How is this possible? Is this just broken for now? Like, I don't think I've ever, like, been in a battlefield that's taken... Like, I don't think there's any instance in this game that takes more than an hour, I guess. So it could be an hour. But, like, usually it takes me, like, 50... Like, not very long. We did it! We did it! We're in. Let's go! Never mind, I get it. Let's fucking go. Odin Prime, let's see it. Don't complain, the game opened the gate. Oops. Alright, that's enough buffs. Let's go. Let's go, Odin. Fight me!
Smash, obviously. He's got that godly aura. Plus the eye patch is kind of sexy.
Fair enough. He doesn't have an eye patch in this game, but that's fair. Does he have an eye patch? Oh, they're talking about Odin from mythology, duh. This is very, very loosely based on the Norse Odin. Like, extraordinarily loosely. Like, not at all, basically. Most of the gods in this game are not, they're earth gods. They're just purely, the naming. We do have to be kind of fast on this. He can Zensutsuken. So he can insta-kill. But he didn't. Thank God. Yay, we did it. Excellent! Thou hast done well to entertain me for the nonce. Thou hast proven thyself worthy of my boon. Speak unto me thy wish. Thou wouldst see my knight unfettered. Thou knowest not what folly thou speakest. My knight is one with me, to wander the nether planes for all eternity. Thou shalt receive a reward to meet the measure of thy deeds. Okay, I mean, I guess if I can't do that, I'll take the necklace, please. Very well. Rejoice, for I grant unto thee thy desire. Is thy heart
babe, here we go.
sated?
1. Sid Highwind, F7.
Nay, never shall it be.
2. Sid Nanai, F9. 3. Sid Oliver, F10. 4. Sid K, F15. 5. CID Primo, F12. Hotness level, confusingly high.
I feel like all of those were wrong. Not all the Sids for one, but also all of those were wrong. Never did they once mention the hottest Sid, which is FF12's Sidolphus. Or not FF12, FF16's Sidolphus is the hottest Sid, without question. Sid 9 spends most of his time as a bug, and then the other half of his time as a frog. So, like, it cannot possibly be the hottest one. 4 is the hottest. 4 is the best. Arguably, 4 is the best Sid. I guess hotness is subjective. If you consider FF4 Sid the hottest, that's fine. He is the hottest because he is the hottest. It's because he literally blows himself up. So he was at one point a smoldering mess, and makes him the hottest Sid, temperature wise. So that makes sense. Sid, FF4 is such an insane game. Sid in FF4 jumps off of an airship, in the bowels of hell, about like a good flying distance above the earth, or above hell, the floor of hell, and blows up another ship while he's falling, and survives both the fall and blowing up without a scratch. Like other people, at least Yang like jumps into the ocean and like gets swallowed by a Leviathan. He's stuck down in the Sylphlins for years, bedridden, like literally years. Like the time just moves differently down there. And that was his, like, and he got arguably less injured than Sid did. Sid is just fine. Sid is just good. All right, I'll see you later then. Oh, what the hell? These bugs off me.
Smash, obviously.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got
Sid
that
Grauman
whole
is a good one.
disheveled genius vibe. Plus, who doesn't love a mechanic?
Oh, as in it's gotta work. I thought you were saying, all right, I gotta work. Like, I gotta go to work now, basically. Or I gotta, like, start working on shit now. Which would be a very late time to, like, leave and start work. But that makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking it's a little, I don't know. I'm not questioning it. Excuse me. Sid Garland is a good one, though. That's definitely top. Obviously, the hottest Sid is Final Fantasy I's Sid, which was retconned into later releases of the game and is never seen on screen. He's obviously the hottest. Congrats for FF16 to not only have the hottest Sid, but also the hottest mid somehow. Not true. I just thought about the Final Fantasy 14 has a mid, and she's a goth baddie, so never mind. Not all games have a mid. All games have a Sid. Not all games have a mid. $16 mid's a minor? I'm going to jail then forever, I guess. I don't remember enough of the game, apparently. Well, pack it up, guys. We've had a good run. So, Your Majesty's permission to continue my research. 14, I think, is an adult. I don't know anymore. I can't say anyone is hot anymore. Like, I think as an adult, like, there's at least a 3-year time skip. But it doesn't say how old they are, I think. I'm talking about Mide. I believe that's considered the mid of that game. I'll lend my strength to the Empire. Whatever. We thank you, Kreknog. You are truly our guardian and protector. That's the woman of the hour, the one who stood face to face with Odin himself. Well, you could return from a duel with the Dark Rider if you're strolling back from sipping a chai. Color me impressed, Kreknog. So, what of it? You learned anything of Lusoff? Yeah, he's kind of fucked. Sorry, bud. See, so you made him mock of your plea. Still, no small accomplishment that you're able to confront him at all. You have our deepest thanks. Poor Lusoff is lost to us, to her, forever. Far too soon to give up hope, Avjong. After all, just look around you. Our world is changing. Our nation, the hearts of the people. Even that which seems immutable will one day find itself moved with the unflagging pressure of time. If you persist in your efforts, surely a day will come when... Of course! That seems so clear now! Mijing is right, Kreknog. She has no one else to depend on. You mustn't give up. You promise us you'll give it your best shot. Alright, let's see it. Alright, very nice. Now, Unwavering Resolve, which is a thing we need to do 11 times, by the way. 11 times. 11 times. 11 times, by the way. Before you can get a Stygian Pact. And then you need to go to defeat him 12 times. A 12th time to get the final cutscene. Oh my god, you have to get the Time Worn Talisman every time? You have to do it every time? Every time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ta-da!
Ta-ta. Hey, that worked. Nice. I apparently also fucked. We actually have to do it 12 times because we shouldn't have chosen a reward in the last time. We actually had to just say no reward, release thy night. So now we have to do it 12 times. This game, man.
Sounds like a very confused cat.
Yeah, sounds like a broken eardrum. I already have ear problems. Like, we don't need. I'm already partially deaf. We don't need to make that a full time. Oh my god, I can't believe I have to do that again.
Oh, you're definitely a wizard. Like a top-tier spell-slinging sorcerer boss?
Nice. Oh, not just Elohim. It said you're selling sentinels. Why aren't you there making out fistfuls of money? Oh, that's right. I have to wait until the next fucking day. I have to do this. So we're gonna obviously do other things in the meantime. I think for stream, we're probably gonna. Okay, here's the idea that I have. We're gonna go back to Awakening for a bit, and not tonight. It's late. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. We're probably going to go back to Awakening, but every night before we do Awakening, we're going to have to come back, talk to Naja Salim, and go do that quest again for the next 12 nights. We're gonna, this is the, for the next 12 nights, we're going to have to do the same quest over and over again, with no reward other than release thy night. And then on the 12th time, we'll unlock a Stygian Pact, which we will need to do it again. So basically 13th time.
Oh, babe, gotta love Sylvain and his charming personality. Can't resist a flirty guy.
I can't believe we have to do it a 13th time. We have to do it 13 more times. 12 more times for this quest, and then a 13th time for the repeatable quest for one completion of that. That's fucking insane. Holy shit. What the fuck? Why? And if we don't release that night, then the whole thing doesn't count.
Why do people always try to push my buttons? It's exhausting.
Sylvain is good. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Sylvain is fine. Sylvain is not my favorite Final Three Houses character, but he's fine. Yeah, I might head out for the night. I can't think of anything else to do. Okay, hold on. Well, we're gonna hear this one last.
How's that,
So,
babe?
I don't know. I don't know. Odd, weird, strange. I'm going to bed. Bye-bye.